Alrighty, hello, welcome back, one and all, to UPC Season 2, here with the first inaugural coach interview. This this time we will be focusing on the New York Mews, coached by Bash. Say hello.
Hey, people.
Alright, so New York Mews, let's take a quick look at your team. What do you got going on? You've got of course, the big one, Lugia, and the Blaziken with speed boost. And then you've got, honestly, a really threatening team with Garchomp, Cobalion, Electros, Shaman, Tapu Fini, Quillfish, Mega Absol, Cryogonal, Golurk, and Porygon too. So, overall, how are you feeling about your team?
Honestly, I like my team, especially after the transactions I made.
You already brought
Um,
it up. Okay. No, sorry. Continue.
to be honest, the last game I just got outplayed, so I mean, there's nothing you can really do about it.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. But like, let's start with this. Who do you think has been your favorite Mon on the team so far?
Honestly, I really like the Quillfish.
Something about that, I just kind of predicted that one. What about Quillfish? Tell me about it.
Well, it's pretty good defensively as a switch in to most attacks, not including electric and ground and psychic attacks, but it also gets intimidate, it gets toxic spikes, it has waterfall, has all these coverage moves. And
Hmm.
I might be bringing an interesting set in the future.
Yeah,
That
it's
kind of
definitely been a great. What was it? Tier 5?
I
I think
believe
so.
so.
Yeah, that's a value pick right there. What
Yeah.
about your S and A tiers? This is like that's the big UPC thing we got going. So Lugia and what is it? Blaziken. Now I want to start with Lugia because Lugia wasn't always Lugia. It used to be Deoxys Attack. Tell me about that change.
Well, so I really wanted to use a really wall breaker Pokemon, and it was Deoxys Attack, but it's so frail that if it gets hit by a fake out, it pretty much is dead. So I just didn't like the fact that I'm always scared of Pursuit, Sucker Punch, all that priority. It
Hmm.
just I just couldn't handle it after and honestly I brought it I believe to one match and I had it for 3 games. So
Yeah.
I just didn't see it on my team because
Yeah.
for week 1 I was actually scared to bring it just in general because of Drudagon because I thought he would pursue trap me or sucker punch
And
me.
then like rough skin. Yeah, I feel it. So it's
Yeah,
like too much of a double-edged sword. Like it was too
yeah,
much of a burden, I should say. Too much of a burden than an offensive threat. I understand it.
yeah.
Having personally prepped for it, I hated it, but I understand. Like I understand that there's a definite weakness to it. So now tell me about Lugia, because those are like they're both psychic types, but to me they're like very opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah,
Uh,
they have
Deoxys
very
is
different
very
roles.
fake out. You're dying. Lugia, you're gonna take so many hits with that. Tell me about that.
Well, I picked up Lugia because I kind of realized I do have a lot of offensive pressure already. I mean, Shaman with the Seed Flares that I got the trade from Sketch. Garchomp puts in a lot of work. Mega Absol is actually very scary.
Hmm.
Blaziken could set up pretty well, and Cobalion, although I haven't really used it to its potential yet, but I feel like it'll have a breakout game.
Hmm.
And Tapu Fini,
Tapu
honestly,
Win gone.
yeah, it could have beat Crypto that one week if I just got if things just went a different way,
You know,
it
you beat
happens.
him
But
9 times out of 10, I would say.
yeah, but he's a good team though. He has a good
Yeah.
team.
Uh,
And honestly, I'm waiting for Golurk to come out because to be honest with the team, I haven't really used it as well. More of a defensive Pokemon or
mhm.
a rocker, but maybe I'll bring some fancy stuff the next couple weeks.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel it. I mean, personally, I don't like Golurk. Like, I think it's more of a playthrough mon than a draft league mon because I don't know. To me, it's just too frail. But I definitely see that it does have a bit of potential. It has no guard, so that's always fun. It's the
Yeah.
rocker, ghost and ground type. Now tell me a bit about Blaziken.
So Blaziken is although I didn't make it my Z captain, I think it has a lot of potential with its setup options with speed boost.
Yeah, speed boost is
And
the big thing there.
yeah, and it could go. It could be physical or special depending on what I need that week. As you saw in Honest game, he brought work up of Mega Blaziken, so
Mhm.
maybe you could see that in the future. We'll see.
Yeah. And so, looking at your team, would you say you have like any big flaws or weaknesses? I know that's a lot to say on video, but would you say like something really scares you on this team? Like you don't want this to come, or this kind of coverage gives you problems?
Well, honestly, Mega Hamdoom just runs through my team. It really did. Like, I'm happy I
hmm
got that game over with because I didn't have a switch in really to it. Like,
I'm looking at the
Porygon
team,
2,
yeah.
yeah, Porygon 2 and maybe Electros, like, depending on my sets, are the
hmm
only possible switch ins. But then it also has to take on also has to take on Chlorophyll Venusaur. That's just too much for my team to handle.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So I know you used most of your trade, or most of your free agencies at least, in like one trade with the Serena. So if you could change any Mon here, like one Mon that you'd say is lackluster, or one Mon that you'd say, it's not doing what I want it to do. I know you did that with the Deoxys attack. Which Mon would you change out here?
well, to be honest, well, Cryogonal, maybe I don't see it myself bringing it that much unless I want to like rapid spin away like sticky webs while having toxic spikes up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, maybe Blaziken. Honestly, I don't think I've used it that well this season.
That'd be interesting.
Like, I did bring it to only one match so far, so we'll see how it goes. But like, it didn't really work with my prep, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest. And I already have a really good fighting type in Cobalion that I've been bringing every week, well, most weeks so far.
It's a
So
threat.
yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't. Cobalion, while it doesn't have the automatic speed boost, does have a double dance set where it can be rock polish and swords dance. I believe it gets Nasty Plot. I could be wrong on that, but I know it does function well as a special attacker as well.
yeah,
It's got Justified, which can help out with Lugia. I definitely see Cobalion coming. It'd be interesting. I don't have the team or the spreadsheet pulled up right in front of me right now, but I'd be interesting to see what you would change out Blaziken for. Um,
to be honest, there's not really that many good fire types left.
you're right. You're right. It'd have to take a bit more changing around than just Blaziken. Um,
Yeah.
anything else you want to add? How have you
Um.
felt about your battles? Actually, I have one more question. How do you felt about your battles so far? How about your prep? Like how you've played? Not one
Well,
battle in particular.
I think most of the time my prep's been all right. Like it hasn't been fantastic. Um. But like the last game, I thought my prep was really lackluster. I didn't prep correctly. I like made a bunch of switches last second, and it kind of cost me the
Yeah,
game,
the
in my
nerves,
opinion.
man, the nerves.
Yeah. Like honestly, I wasn't gonna bring Tapu Fini, but like at first I wasn't gonna bring Tapu Fini, but I brought it, and it just then once Porygon 2 goes down and Lugia, Venusaur just runs through my team.
hmm Yeah, but I think you've played overall pretty well. I know you have had a bit of hacksy situations in one or two matches. One more
Yeah,
so than other, but it's been a bit unfortunate for the New York Mews. But you're sitting at a 1-3, so not the best start, but you definitely have week 5 through 11 to definitely catch up. I do think you're going to do really well this season. I have high
thanks.
hopes for this team. Looking at it, I'm really scared. I'm glad our battle's done.
Yeah, well, I did play the two of the top teams in our league already,
You're right.
so
That is true. All right. Well, thank you for your time. Any final thoughts? Any last comments? Anything you want to tell the league, tell the viewers?
well, in the future coming up, I'm probably gonna bring some crazy sets. We'll see. I'm hoping they're gonna
Whoa,
work.
whoa, whoa. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring some crazy sets, and um, yeah, you're just gonna you're just I'm just pretty sure. I'm hoping they're gonna win me the games, and if I were you, I'd be happy that you don't have to play me again.
Ooh, it's a big claim. Big claim. All right. Well, thank you for your time, Bash.
Of course.
All right. Catch you next time.